Hello all, welcome to my class, and I'll be handling critical thinking and with respect to the academical writing as well. So in this course, we will be learning more on the paragraph constructions and development of arguments, ways of citing sources, and the features of academical writing style in terms of formality, tentativeness, and objectivity. And for this, we would be using one of my earlier published paper which I had prepared to publish. So the journal for which I had prepared is the Studies in Indian Politics. It's a SAGE peer-reviewed journal, and when it comes to the these, especially with the writing and the academical writing, we need to go through the journal first, and also to must know their guidelines, which is very very important, and that we will see later in the next classes, coming classes. But as of now, we will start with the introduction. So the my paper is about the role of propaganda in modern contemporary democracies with respect to India, which is what is happening especially after 2014 and 2019. And so I'll give you a basic intro. So this essay discusses the role of propaganda in contemporary liberal and democratic regimes, building the reasoning on Edward Bernays' thoughts on social control. The author argues that propaganda is massively used in liberal democracies to shape and control public opinion. Bernays believed that the manipulation of public opinion was necessary in order to maintain social control in a democratic society. He argued that the masses were irrational and easily influenced by emotional appeals, and that it was the role of those in power to use propaganda to guide the public towards making correct decisions. In contemporary liberal and democratic regimes, propaganda is still used as a tool for shaping and controlling public opinion. The essay discusses examples of propaganda being used by political campaigns, corporations, and governments. The manipulation of public opinion via social media platforms has emerged as a critical use facing contemporary digital society. It takes the examples of society of Indian society and India, how films were used during the election time for electoral gains to create general perception. Actually, mass media like community radio should can be used for positive social development and positive propaganda. Propaganda is a double-edged necessary tool in modern democracies. Yes, so this is a basic introduction that I had given, which I'll be discussing in the essay. And yeah, I started uh, with the data which says how many Indian feels that they have religious freedom with respect to their religious belief, with respect to their religious identity. Yeah. So, Edward Bernays, considered the father of modern public relations, believed that propaganda could be used as a tool for shaping and controlling public opinion in liberal democracies. In his 1928 book, Propaganda, Bernays argues that by understanding the psychological and sociological factors that influences people opinions and behaviors, elites can manipulate the masses to support their own interest. So this is what is a very very important point which Edward Bernays says, and I'll show you the other sub headings which I have used: the social control in the olden times, then in the 21st century, then social media propaganda, then in the Indian context, how these films were used when during the Narendra Modi's 2019 elections, and few of the films like Thackeray's film and the other films. And and then I give a very special example from the case of South India, how South India is diverse in terms of political propaganda. Then I go into the community radio, how it can be used for positive propaganda. So then I have given a very big list of the references that I have used from various academic journals, which were used in preparing this paper or the essay. Then I conclude saying propaganda is still massively used in liberal democracies to shape and control public opinion. The Bernays ideas are even still relevant today. However, it is important to recognize that while propaganda can be used to manipulate the masses, it can be used for tool for promoting positive social change and democracy as well. So it is important for individuals in a democratic society to be critical of the information that they are presented with, and to question the motivations of those who are using propaganda to influence public opinion. Yeah. Thank you. And I have given my references in APA style, and we will talk about that in the next classes. Thank you.